It's time now for our business report with Joel Crosskill.
Share with you in the business report today. Superlative performance from the Scotia Jamaica Group up to Q3 2024 as described by President and CEO Audrey Tugwell-Henry during a recent press briefing.
Scotia Group is very pleased to report net income of $14 billion for the 9 months ended July 31st, 2024. This net income represents an increase of $1.4 billion or 11.4% over the comparative period last year. Deposits from our clients increased by $27 billion or 6.1% to $472 billion, and this signals our clients' continued confidence in the safety and strength of the Scotia Group. The group's strong financial performance continues to reflect growth across all our business lines, prudent risk management, and efficient management of our operations. We are very proud of some of our key performance indicators, which continue to be best in class. We are so proud of our business performance over the last 9 months. And that is particularly because, we acknowledge that the country had a very difficult time this summer as we experienced Hurricane Beryl, and a number of our clients and businesses and communities were really negatively impacted by this catastrophic event.
Beryl broadside aside, however, the gathering of department heads present for the occasion could not escape a wave of earnest curiosity about the group's thoughts on what could potentially be found in their own and the market's digital wallets in the short to medium term. It prompted a response from Vice President of Retail and Small Business Banking, Perrin Gale, that slots in nicely to the bank's vision of digital innovation in 2024 as it celebrates its 135th year of unbroken operation in Jamaica.
We have done all internal work required to launch Apple Pay, and we have done so in specific markets where the agreements have been finalized with Apple. In Jamaica, for example, we are currently testing Apple Pay, so I have access to Apple Pay with my local Jamaican credit card. I'm able to use it to shop online, to shop in stores. It works, and it is something that we're piloting internally with staff members. But until the formal agreement is reached with Apple to formally launch in country, we're not able to make it available to the public. But what we can say is that we've done all the internal work. Our app does allow for it to work. It works well. And when the time comes, we'll be able to launch it seamlessly, having already gone through testing. The same will happen with Samsung Pay, which will come at a later date as well. And we're currently going through the development to allow for our debit cards to also work on Apple Pay. So I think these are services that you'll see coming hopefully next year, maybe sooner, but it really depends on the providers, whether Apple Pay, Samsung, persons who administer that, to allow for those services to be available in the region. In regards to PayPal, that may be the case as well, where they may have not determined that we would like to enter into this type of arrangement where payments come directly to the region versus having it remain within the U.S. banking partners or other banking partners. But it's not on our part, meaning we don't want to offer those services. That's not the case at all.
It was just last week that Jamaica retired the 2G standard of telephony, which means smartphone penetration may soon assume a new purchase as it relates to a variety of options for transaction. It coincides with another significant development, as on Friday, June 28, the Financial Action Task Force, FATF, at its plenary held in Singapore, removed Jamaica from the list of countries identified as having strategic deficiencies in their anti-money laundering, countering the financing of terrorism, AML, CFT framework, generally known as the Grey List. It's within that context that the business report now mulls how money may move and markets respond as payment platforms proliferate and opportunities expand.
You don't want scammers, terrorists, dodgy characters, all kind of nefarious Mickey Mouse people coming out, and it's just going to be a stain, a blotch on a conservative financial institution. It was one of the big worries in the States. We're going to see the rise of sectionalism across the world, people transporting money, you don't know where it's coming from. Then you've got AML to consider. It's a headache.
One the president and CEO plans on avoiding.
We are always mindful of how we manage the inherent risk.
The brand.
Right, the inherent risk in the business and how we manage the brand. So Perrin was very specific. Perrin mentioned Apple Pay as one of the options we're looking at.
What do you think? And that was your business report. I'm Joel Crosskill.